So first of all, somebody reported my very positive and hopeful and grateful Thanksgiving message. So whenever that gets up is when you will see it. But I'm like sitting here, I was about to go to bed, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm wearing tomorrow. And like, if you know me, you know I don't have dress clothes. The only dress clothes I have, I bought as a Halloween costume. And that's exactly what I wore the last time I saw these people. So I feel like I can't wear that. So I'm actually wearing the polo, or not the polo, I have polos. But I don't know, I don't want to wear a polo. So like, idea number one. I could just do the button down with jeans and tennis shoes. This is option number one. And like, I don't hate it, but I also like, I don't wear long sleeve anythings. And I don't think I have an undershirt. So like, all of my old undershirts are gone at this point. I could just put a black Under Armour, like, some kind of like gym shirt underneath of it, but it's not really the same. Or I could just do a polo, which I feel like I don't want to do a polo. Polos they feel like that was another life. That's how I feel about polos. Even though I have like 400,000 of them. Now what? Alright, I guess I could try polo. But then I have to like think about colors. And I really just don't want to deal with all this right now. I'm supposed to be sleeping right now. I'm supposed to already be in bed. And the last thing I want to do is look for a polo or stay up and do laundry. I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. I guess this is what I'm wearing. Because I don't think I have to wash it. And that makes everything else very simple. That means I just need socks, which I have. All right, it's decided. Ugh. If I can get out. This is why ain't nobody needs to wear long sleeves ever. Maybe I will wash it. Because I think it probably hasn't been washed since Halloween. It's just been in the pile. I'm also beginning to believe that stick season will never not be stuck in my head. Alright. Option 2. Polo. Which is comfortable. I forgot how soft this one was. I forgot that like all the polos I bought them because they were comfortable. They're like a different kind of material. It is soft. So, polo's an option, which I don't usually like tuck in polos. Maybe I wouldn't tuck in the blue button down either. I don't know. I don't even know if this is supposed to be a dress-up kind of thing. But that is the extent of my possibilities for dressing up. I could just show up in a Jack Skellington onesie. I washed that and never put it back on my skeleton, and I bought it in my size. That's an option. I really just like want to go to bed. If I'm going to do this, I need to do this. All right, laundry. I really want to know what could have possibly offended somebody in my Thanksgiving message, though. Because, like, there's no way they're not going to put it back up. I got a strike on my account for it. Like, whatever they think happened in that video was heinous enough to get a strike. And I didn't say anything bad. I didn't do anything bad. Nothing bad happened. Nothing, like, actionable even occurred. Unless somebody's just salty because they're alone on Thanksgiving. Which could be possible. But it was all about gratitude. It was all about being grateful for all the different reasons you have to be grateful. For not just having one. because I was thinking about that. I was thinking about like what I would be, you know, if they did that thing that everybody does where you say something you're grateful for around dinner, around the table. What would I say? I'm grateful for so many things in my life. There's so many. I don't think I could just choose one. Last year, I was grateful for every step that led me here. And that's still true today. But I can't just do this never-ending list of like grateful for everything, you know, and then individually list it all. I'm grateful for my spirit team. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my bosses. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have in front of me. For my family and my friends, even if it's not perfect. There's literally so much. I don't think I could just say one thing. And the most beautiful part is I'm grateful that I could have spent tomorrow alone. I was talking about that too, how like my sister said that she was going, or I got a text message from my family friends, and they were essentially like, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? And I was like, I don't know. And they were like, well, you're welcome here. And I was like, thanks, I'll talk to my family and I'll, you know, figure out what's going on and I'll let you know. And so they were like, well, everybody in your family that's free is already coming here. So, and I was like, all right, I'll come. So it was supposed to be my sister and then my brother and his girlfriend and then me and then their entire, you know, family situation. So my older sister, and I don't know, maybe it was a trap, told me she was going until I agreed to go. And then was like, oh, just kidding. I'm actually going to my boyfriend's family's for Thanksgiving this year. Which was kind of like, okay. And I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have gone. Maybe I wouldn't have said okay. Maybe I would have just chosen to spend Thanksgiving alone, because sometimes I do that. Sometimes I prefer solitude. And maybe I would have just decided to spend it by myself. If I thought that was on the table, I might have chosen it. And as it worked out, it's not an option. It was already decided that I was going to go over there, and I'm not going to cancel on them. So it's just how it worked out. But, you know, after, like, we went to the movie the other day, right? And my sister, my little sister, was not happy that I bailed on dinner. I didn't want to go to an expensive restaurant when there was other things I wanted to be able to pay for. I didn't want to skip a workout in order to go eat food. So I ended up just like meeting them at the theater, and I ended up getting Taco Bell with my best friend from high school, and we got snacks on the way, and like she came with me to the gym and worked out with me. So like it was a great day, and my little sister was just like trying to get me to go to that dinner. She was like, "Oh, you should really go, it'll be fun." And she's trying to get other people to get me to go, and I'm just like, I'm good. And she didn't understand how I didn't have like a fear of missing out. FOMO, because I guess she gets that. And I'm like totally content by myself 98% of the time. I really like having people nearby. Like, I don't want to be the only person in the house, but I don't actually have to be spending time with other people in order to be happy. And if I was spending Thanksgiving by myself, I wouldn't be sitting there like I'm alone on Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? I would be fine. So, I don't know, maybe Spirit just didn't want me to. Maybe it was just not something I'm supposed to experience this year. Because it's fine to be fine by yourself, but there comes a point where you're hyper independent and you need to be with people. And I feel like I'm closer to hyper independent, and I might need to focus on curating those social bonds.